Okay, after a long grindy match, here we are in round two. We got a keep here with the Satyr Wayfinder Venom Sliver off of our two forests. We'll find a third Deuter. And yeah, keep going. So, our opponent mulligans. Oh, I should probably click pick keep. Opponent's playing first. Another white drafter here. We already beat one Triplicate Spirits deck. Gosh, I have to fight through another. Ay. Ooh, an aggressive version. With the Pegasus, which is a good card. Oh, I'm for sure getting the Satyr Wayfinder since we don't have more manas yet. We'll figure it out from there. Ooh, and a whiff it is. Bummer. Well, got those out of the way. Are we going to get a little stuck here? I don't know. Guess I'll try a Venom Sliver next turn. Or a Wall Mulch, since all I got is this 1-2 Lifelinker coming down. That was a beating. The whiff, whiff, whiff. Opponent's attacking in. No tricks or enchantments, which is nice. Now it's the 3-drop follow-up. A Torch Fiend, not a big deal. Hey, an Elvish Mystic. Ugh, let's see. I think we play the Mystic now, since the Venom Sliver or the Wall Mulch isn't doing a whole lot. I'll just trade off the Wayfinder here if my opponent wants to attack. I don't think my opponent will want to. I probably won't even block, though. No, I probably will. But if we can draw a land next turn, then we can cast, like, the Paragon or something, so that'll be nice. If my opponent has any removal spell, like a Torch Fiend or something, this Mystic's just going down. With me being screwed on mana, that's just got to be a priority. I think I will just block the Torch Fiend. I need to preserve my life total a wee bit. Assuming my opponent attacks him with the Torch Fiend. And if I draw a land next turn, it's not like that's going to get me the Siege Worm out right away. Although now my opponent is looking to do this trade here. Which now I won't make. I will take the 2. I can't give up my Mystic. My opponent knows that. So good play on my opponent's part right there. And Midnight Guard. Okay, I think I have one turn to start being able to progress my board. And we're kind of there. It's not great, but we can get a couple things down. I think we rock a Wall of Mulch and a Venom Sliver. Get some defense up. We're still taking 2 in the air, but it allows us also 3, 4 to get the Siege Worm out next turn. That seems pretty good. The Wall Mulch in front of anything that attacks. If my opponent attacks with everything, I will probably just trade and put the Wall Mulch in front of the Midnight Guard. I don't think my opponent's going to do that. I don't think my opponent wants to risk me trading the Venom Sliver. Another 3-color build here. Splashing green. I assume that means Kurd Chieftains are in my future, which I am so not happy about. I also need to find like a Hunt the Week after I get the Siege Worm down, since there's very little I can do about this Sungrace Pegasus. Plummet is coming out of the sideboard, that's for sure. I could go and play the Paragon right now. Beef up some dudes. But I think I just want to be able to pressure my opponent with a Siege Worm. These overwhelms are just looking so bad in my hand right now. Yeah, they're castable, but I don't know if they're going to be castable in time. Opponent is out of cards after this. What you got? Is this a Triplicate Spirits? A Heat Ray! Just as bad. In this setting. Not just as bad as Triplicate Spirits, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was pretty much one of my only outs. I mean, the Paragon kind of starts getting us there, right? Not really. If we draw a bunch more lands. Paragon's nice. We can attack for 6 against our opponent. Not that that's insane, but opponent is out of cards in hand. We get to have some blockers back. Oh, my opponent gets that blocker back. Do I attack with the Venom Sliver? It's not doing much else right now. Might as well try to clear the Midnight Guard out of the way. Nah, we'll hang on. Hunt the Weak. Ooh, another Pegasus. So I don't think Hunt the Weak's going to get us there at this point. Clock's way too over on the wrong side. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like the Elvish Mystic, 7. Gets us our Overwhelm, right? That's 5, 10, 15 damage, but I die on the Crackback. Correct. Because I'm just too far behind. Taking 3 in the air down to 2. Looks like we have to sacrifice this Wall of Mulch here. Just to try to get a Hunt the Weak. It's a card, but it's not what we're looking for. Well, we'll play it. But I don't think I like this line of play. So we got our defenses up. Guess in a crazy world, my opponent attacks with everything. We get some blocks and maybe the Overwhelms get us there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. No way. Opponent's at 30. Come the Flyers. I need a Netcaster Spider, but I don't have one on my deck. Sad day. Definitely doing the plummet thing, though. If I have the Hunt the Weak. Oh, yeah. Nah. Not that that's mattering here, but it's really embarrassing that I didn't even talk about that. Maybe I didn't play the land. Maybe my opponent plays around something, but I mean, I'm dead, so I'm just not showing my opponent any more cards. We'll just concede here. Yeah. That's a concession. Alright. We saw Heat Ray, a bunch of dorky stuff. Don't know if I care about Negate for that. Definitely want the Plummet. Heat Ray's gonna get me, but it'll be inefficient. Polymorphous Jest is good. I don't think I want a second Overwhelm. I think it's bad to be running 2 in this deck. It hasn't been performing as I want. I don't have enough tokens to make it great, and you really don't want 2 ever. Everything else I'm happy with. Alright. Let's go ahead. Not get screwed. Not mulligan. So we can take variance a little bit out of the equation and try to have a nice game. Yes, yes, play first, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4 card. Well, we're keeping. It's not great, but I'm not going to mull on the play. My opponent can have an aggressive start. But I got lands, I got spells. I'm just not very optimistic about the current combination thereof. Hey, it's a card. I do like me some cards. Alright, how aggressive of a 2-drop do you have? No 2-drop. Ooh. Luck, luck, luck. Alright, let's rock out the Wayfinder. And not whiff this time. Yes, you can raise your alarm, so you do have a 2-drop. I'm glad I drew a drop. Alright, so I get a forest. Oh wait, no, this goes in hand. These guys go away. You get played. I pass the turn A. Do I trade a Wayfinder for a Soldier Token? Nah. All the Convoke I got going on? Nah. We haven't seen the Triplicate Spirits from my opponent yet. Doesn't mean it's not there. Or the Kurd Chieftain. Gonna need more Polymorphist Jests. Right now the game plan is to play the Polymorphist. And then get rid of the Satyr Wayfinder and get something else. At some point. Hey look, Sungrace Pegasus. That just is gonna take her out. I would attack with both my soldiers, but that's just me, I guess. Do I care about the Frostlings right now? No, I think I do want the Morphus down. Maximize the mana. Frostlings will get things going later. My opponent hasn't been pressuring me, so we're okay. We'll get a Nimbus next turn. I forgot I had that in the deck. Even though I played it already this match. But when I was thinking about these Pegasi, I forgot about the Nimbus. Yay for Nimbusi. No, Triplicate Spirits. Or, oh, just the Golem. Please just be a Golem. Nah, it's Triplicate Spirits. Of course. Of course. But of course. Okay. Peel from Reality. Humana ho. Do I want to try to dig for another land? I think we're just going to make it with the Frostlings in one way or another. So I'll attack with Satyr Wayfinder. If my opponent wants to trade off a spirit for it, that'll just be interesting. Probably won't. Probably just take one. Do I do a Master? No, we're just going to get the Nimbus down anyway. And if that's the case, then I don't want to waste my spirit yet. That does mean I want to attack with the Master, because my opponent would have to triple block, and I have the Peel to protect it. No. Because then I take two... Yeah, like, it kills the 3 spirits, but I'm pretty far behind, yeah. Okay, I'm not thinking that quickly. Do I ever? No. Pretty much never. Alright, so we got a little bit of defense here. We'll see if my opponent is trying to bash through and bluff a combat trick. No land would be okay. The fact that the gosh, what's it called? Sanctified Charge is gone is nice. As in, like, not gone, but it's there's not enough lands to cast it, so the combat tricks are less impressive as at the moment. Titanic Growth, just like the last game, could be a little scary. But not the end of the world. Alright, here's a Soul Mender. I'm not stoked by the life gain happening, but it's okay. Torch Fiend. I think I'm okay with everything that's happening right now. If I attack in with the Nimbus, there could be a bunch of different types of blocks. Am I okay with that? I peel away a spirit or something. I trade with a bunch of things in the air. There's still something in the air, though. And I'm definitely not on the beatdown. It's not my role right now. But I don't have really great ways to progress my board. Could just play the Mystic and then cycle this, like, Satyr Wayfinder into something bigger. I like that. Yeah, let's do that. See what happens. We got some big beefy dudes to mess into. No block? Yay! Just play this guy. Pass the turn. Gonna sacrifice the Wayfinder. Either like at combat or at end of turn or something. Now I'm just getting rid of Sanctified Charge, because that's going to be just brutal. Marked by Honor. Do I want to peel? Kind of just want to peel. It's a bummer, because I really wanted the Master to come down. But I think I'm just going to peel here. We'll do the Wayfinder and get some value. Puts my opponent back a little bit, and my opponent doesn't have a big old dude that scares the heck out of me. Well, I had a second island, that'd be cool. Get this Jest going. The opponent's gonna try to pound through some damage. No. Wall of Mulch. Don't care that much about it. I think I'm still cool. We'll do a Wayfinder. We're going to attack him with an Elvish Mystic. Right? And then Jalira. Just trying to get a free point of damage in. Put it to block last turn. Still not blocking this turn. Gaining a life. Go for it. Don't care. Probably should play it before combat in case I get the Scavenger off of the Jalira, huh? Didn't even think. Oh no! No! Oh well, whatever. I get you. That's good actually. Just these guys are gone. I do want to remember that the soul I can activate from the battlefield. And again, I'm just going to keep Jalira up versus playing the Wall of Mulch or the Frosting or something. And having the Polymorphous Jest is kind of cool. What game is this? I don't even remember. Did I lose or win last game? Is this game 1? I don't remember. I'm tired. Very tired. What's happening? I clicked OK. Let's try it again. Alright. Attacking? No. Not attacking. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice the Mystic. I don't need much mana at the moment. Yeah! We got a Siege Worm. Love it. That's exactly what we're looking for. Something big like that. And now we play a Paragon, attacking with our 6/6. Sure, the spirits could stay alive. We just want to start clearing the board a wee bit, don't you know? So we'll keep this guy back for blocks. This guy we might as well keep back for blocks now. I don't want to trade a Torch Fiend for it. I will use the Siege Worm to clear things out, especially because I have the Master to help with that. And then if my opponent wants to clear it out, it has to use a card in hand or use some of the flyers, so that's good. Just taking 6. Well, 5 if you get rid of that, but yeah. Ouch. For the Wall of Mulch, pass the turn. Opponent's still just stuck. Now, this is definitely the second game. I just don't remember if I won or lost the first game. That's where my memory's at right now. I feel like I lost. I don't know. Inferno Fist. You can take out anything scary? I don't think so. Take out the Jalira, huh? That'd be a bummer. Still have a good board state, but bums. Bums, bums, bums. Oh, and a Hammerhand. Okay. Make this guy not block, attack in for 4, gain 4 life. I see where you're going now. Yeah, that's good. Well, Frostling's going to tap it down for a wee bit. Inferno Fist now isn't quite awesome. Oh, attacking with everybody. Trying to race. As you should. I mean, you're getting 4 life. You're going up to 18. You're doing a bunch of damage to me. Yeah. Nice one. It was a good turn of events for you. So my opponent's probably playing a 16 land deck. Gather Courage. That's good-ish. Probably gonna Frostlinks this guy as well as do a Jalira and trying to get another big old dude out. Keeping the Nimbus back for block some more. Attacking with the 6/6. Do I attack with the Satyr Wayfinder? I can block here. I could always just use the Gather Courage if I wanted to. I don't think I want to. I can go ahead and do an Overwhelm. If I do that and I attack with everything, this is at least a 9/9. Nothing can block it. All of these things are huge. There's 6 going through. 5, 1, 2, 3. Kill this when the opponent takes a bunch of damage. Let's just Overwhelm. Puts my opponent in a really bad spot. And there's no crackback here. There's plenty of blocks to be had. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But with at least this much damage with Trample and Flying coming through, I'm okay with that. And it just clears the board for more shenanigans later. Yes, my opponent cracks back for 7. Going back up 4. But then we're still in a pretty good spot with the Jest and the Frostlings and to Gather Courage with the Trampler. So, oh, but I lose to a land if my opponent has a Sanctified Charge. Yeah, I'm not thinking this all the way through now, am I? No. The best I can do. Too late now. Watch, it's the land. Should be a land. Should be. Yeah. Sanctified Charge? Was I beating a Sanctified Charge anyway? I don't know. I really don't know. I assume it's a Sanctified Charge. No, not a Sanctified Charge. Holy moly. What just happened there? There we go. Oh, Lava Axe just happened there. That was a Lava Axe. Well, I guess I could have maybe gotten through in that game. I don't know. My brain's fried. So sorry. So sorry for the brain fry. But I might have been able to get through that. Not too sure. Well, on to the next draft. We'll see you guys next week. Have fun at the pre-release of Khans of Tarkir.